Hello, Hedgehog. Robotnik just gets bigger and bigger.
I'm upgraded. Sinister 3.0.
We're gonna get you to the next level.
Whoa!
He has doubled and tripled down on all of the things that you love about Jim Carrey, all of the humor, all of the manicness.
He's taken it way farther than we could have ever thought. He not only delivers on a dramatic level, but on a physical level.
I'm Robotnik. I am the controller. Toggle me.
Let's light this candle.
We met him at the first movie, and he was unhinged, manic, he was hilarious, but he had some grasp of reality. Where we meet him in this movie, he will have spent 6 months on an abandoned planet with only mushrooms, and if he was crazy in the first movie, he's absolutely insane in this one, which fits Jim Carrey's style of acting perfectly.
Destroy the Hedgehog! Robotnik has been marooned on the mushroom planet. He's been out there in his own little world, trying to make coffee out of mushrooms, trying to make souffle out of mushrooms, and playing chess with himself.
My only companion is a rock I named Stone. The question is, for whom am I narrating this?
From a production design standpoint, it was just a field day. We built over 1,000 styrofoam mushrooms. We created this entire planet, and then we just let Jim Carrey go to town on it, and it was a blast. It's just a lot of fun to see a character who has lost such a grasp on his reality as he returns back to Earth and has to face off with Sonic once again.
It's time to say goodbye to this piece of shiitake planet!
He does return, and vengeance is definitely the order of the day.
Come and get it.
With the Emerald Power, he's able to transcend his already incredible and totally dysfunctional mind and almost become demigodinal. Yeah, demigod.
Kaplooey.
Jim's in the classic Eggman character look. He has his head shaved, his mustache is bigger than his face.
Papa's got a brand new stash.
And no one was happier than Jim Carrey to get to do that look. It really brought so many ideas and really brought out his performance.
The mustache is a manifestation of Robotnik's ego. The bigger the ego, the bigger the chip, the bigger the resentment, the bigger the mustache. It's a status symbol. It is absolutely his power. It's not big enough as far as I'm concerned.
Not only is he gonna be manic, have these great looks, but we've designed a ton of new drones for him. And the other fantastic thing we're so excited to be able to bring to the screen is his Eggmobile, his flying ship that's iconic from the game. In the first movie, he had a much more grounded spaceship called the Egg Pod. Now he'll be in that solo flight cabin, the Eggmobile, and it looks just like the game and is fantastically designed.
Later, haters! Take me with you!
Jim Carrey is one of a kind. He's a comedic genius. He's a dramatic genius. Watching him work is like watching the finest violinist work. He just knows how to do it, and he demands the best out of himself.
So much thought goes into how he talks, how he moves, and Jim wants to get it right. He's so aware of his physical performance. He's just always pushing to make it great. As a director, it's the greatest gift you could possibly receive.
Eureka! I found it!
I throw the spaghetti against the wall, see if it sticks, see if it's al dente. I know the material, and then, of course, I want to try it a bunch of different ways. Give the director so much to work with, so many levels of emotion, so many levels of cartoon. I'll do them all night if they let me.
When he is done for the day, he is exhausted. He puts his whole body, his whole mind, his whole everything into these characters. I mean, he really, really has become Dr. Robotnik to the fullest extent.
Yeah, that's more where that came from.
I really like the world this Sonic character inhabits. It's innocent. It's got all the special effects and all the wow, but it's also got this very light thing going on that's just kind of sweet and homespun.
Wachowski!
The idea of families hanging out together and watching the movie and the adults having something that they can take away from it and enjoy my performance. That means a lot to me.
Now you speak my language.
I've had a long career of these movies I've done reintroducing themselves to new generations of kids. So I get a 50-year-old coming up to me telling me how much they love a certain movie, and I got a 10-year-old coming up to me and saying they've just started watching all of my movies. That's an incredible blessing, and I'm super grateful to have more of it with this film.